Hello you, welcome to Geekism and welcome back to Planet Coaster, where we're carrying on with our Ghostbusters scenario here today. It's all about restaurants. So just before I started recording, I researched restaurants because that was the first step to do. Done that. So we need to build a restaurant with a 4-star rating, minimum of 15 tables, and offering items of at least 5 brands. Now, to be honest with you, I'm not sure I've ever actually used restaurants in the game, so this is going to be new. I think what would be probably a good idea is to try and build a couple of them into these buildings here. So maybe one there, one over here maybe. I think that would work quite well. It's saying marshmallows, but I reckon we could probably come in and get rid of those marshmallows and we'll make it look like a restaurante instead. So let's have a look at this. Say we get rid of all of that and there, okay. And then let's go to shops and facilities. What would these come under? Small restaurant, there we go. So we have restaurant expansion. So restaurant, let's put that down. Restaurants, there we go. Oh, it fits good there, that's great. Okay, so how does this work? Let's have a look. Restaurant 1. I'll just leave it as restaurant 1 for now. Let's come out of it and now we actually click the restaurant. Okay, so we have 2 tables, so we need the expansions to make more. Number of brands that are being used by this restaurant. Increase the brand count will increase the prestige of the restaurant. The effect each brand has on the prestige will start to decrease when you have multiple brands, okay. Customers, missed sales, scenery rating, okay, good. So we're currently on a 1-star prestige. So, there are no recent thoughts. No, I'm sure there aren't. Expansion usage, 10 expansions. Increase the capacity of the restaurant by adding expansions, okay. So, can we do that from here? Or do we just place them down within the building? So, let's see if we can do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Done. And then we can come in here, we can connect the expansions, can we? There we go. So if we click and drag there, will that add all of them on? Confirm. So that's 10 out of 10 expansions, which gives us 42 seats now. Okay, awesome. So that's enough seating. 15 tables and 5 brands, that's the main thing. So how do we do the restaurant menu then? So at the moment we have the Planco menu available: cheesy pasta, ham sandwich, and sausage and mash. All right. So let's do Let's go chief beef burger and a bacon cheeseburger. Let's do some pizza, margarita and pepperoni. We don't believe Hawaiian exists. What else should we have? Some chow mein, chow mein and chef special. And I'm going to say some ribs as well. Large rib rack steak. Premium steak, yes. Okay, so that should give us 15 tables, offer items from at least 5 brands, and that's given us 2 stars. So, is there there are ways we can... It isn't for us prestigious, no, I know. But is there other things we can do? Can we add... Oh, here we go. More appealing to adults, increases the prestige of larger restaurants. More appealing to teenagers. Guests can access the internet while they eat. Slightly more appealing to families and teenagers. Live music, free condiments. No offensive demographics, lower running costs and prestige. I'm going to say increase the prestige of a larger restaurant. Adult venue then. Base running cost. Let's go confirm. And that's give us the 4 stars, has it? Yeah, look at that. Wonder how we get that 5th star then, I wonder. It's well decorated, yeah, great food. People seem happy with it. Cheesy pasta, sausage and mash, and ham sandwich are the most common things. Wow, how crazy. Good stuff. You get yourselves in that restaurant. So, well, what we do need to do is make it look good, right? So let's get into here and add an archway over it, I guess. So it's classic brick, looks like the building's using. So we want a classic bridge, a classic brick archway. Ooh. So we're not going to be... Well, I suppose we can do that. Okay, we just need to put that on a real small grid. No, okay, we'll do it then. We'll have to split that off the building if we want to get it right. Boom. There we go, that's probably going to be the best way to do it. You're kind of already in there. So, let's... oh no, we don't want to go in that building, we want to go on that building to keep it all neat. let's have a look for some classic brick pillars. There we go. I'll bring these in here. These are just going to be to neaten up the join there. So we probably didn't need that piece that we just put in. Never mind. There and there. It's a little annoying that clips, but I'm going to live with it. And then we'll drag one of you down to just behind them. To finish off the top. Okay, and then finally we want some sort of signage. Let's have a look what signage we've got here. Shop signs. Well, it's kind of a bit of everything, isn't it, really? So I don't know whether any of these will particularly work. The ribs one's pretty good. Where's the? Here we go. Just ribbon. Let's call it a just ribbon. Barbecue ribs. Just there we go. That's what I'm looking for. There's a hell of a lot of people in this park. There we go. Just ribbon, and then they can have a big old. Oh my word! Hello. There we go. We have a big old neon sign on the wall here saying that you're going to get yourself some ribs. I want my baby back. Have 75 groups use your restaurant in a month, so I feel like that might happen there, or we might have to build a second one. Park value is getting close to the 90 grand. Okay, so let's say we're done there, and just because they do seem to be queuing to get in here, I say we do the same thing basically over here. I think this would make a really nice looking restaurant here, so let's get rid of all of you. Yeah, and we'll get rid of you as well. Okay. And we'll do like a big door here. You can't actually see the restaurant necessarily here on this one. So shops and facilities, restaurants. Let's knock the grid down to 2 and put it in the middle there. There we go. And then we might as well. Oh, hello, cash profit. Achieve a monthly profit of 5,500. Few pickpockets will visit your park for a while. Sounds good. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Let's come out of that for a second. Join all them up. Connect the expansions together. Boom. Oh, wrong button, sorry. Connect them all together again. Confirm. Adult venue seemed to work quite well last time. Although actually no, we've had an adult venue. Slightly more appealing to families and teenagers. Let's go for a families one. Adults and families small, because we don't need to have the 4 stars prestige on this one really, so let's make it more so that the people are just kind of happy there. Chief beef, pizza pen, chairman. Oh, they're all this. Are they carried all over? Are they? Okay, that's good. Same items and prices for all restaurants. I see. Good stuff. Free condiments. They're 3 stars restaurant. This one. That's fine. Restaurant this one can be restaurant alla Jonty. There we go. And we will now just make the front look good. So what we're using here is this city cast stone lower wall. My word. Let's have a look at that then. Cast stone wall pieces. Let's have a look. Cast stone lower wall 2. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. Let's get that down to 2 meter grid. Can we change the colours on that? Yeah, we can. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm just trying. There's no way. There's no pipette, colour pipette in this. I'm getting mixed up with Parkitect. Parkitect does have a really handy colour pipette for this kind of stuff, but we can do it pretty easily with this. There we go. And then we go there, and then there should be the upper version as well. No, is it that? It's going to be that one, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. So we'll move that up to there. That's good. That gives us the open one there. So cast iron lower. Yep. There we go. That and that there. Finally, the archway I'm hoping will fit in there. Good stuff. There we go. So we made a bit more of a thing there. Oh, we need a roof piece just to kind of cover that up. But Just castle spire roof flat, that'll do. Although that's actually quite wooden underneath, isn't it? Let's do just a panel roof. See what, we'll do that. It doesn't really matter that it's clipping there because I actually want to do something there. I want to do something like firehouse roof. Oh, look at this, perfect. These new small roofs. How much fun! Come out a little bit on those. Yeah, there we go. Then we can get some nice columns. Ooh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. There we go. That is the one, isn't it? Although, is that not quite? Oh, no, it is near enough. Sat in the right place, right? So I'll have that there. That there. Oh, yeah, that looks really good. And then it's like a little bit of wall detail. This kind of thing. But maybe if we use one from Ghostbusters just because we can. What we got? There's still quite a few new ones of these I noticed. Facade panel roof here, but oh yeah, look at this. I know they're probably a little over the top really, but oh, that looks amazing. I really like these. These are going to be really good as new fences. As I know I've said that before, but wow, they really are. Let's just knock the colour out of that one a little. There we go. Here. And that bit there where they don't join very neatly, we'll do something there. Maybe a gargoyle or something, just to kind of remind ourselves we are in Ghostbuster land. There we go. Like something like oh, here are these ones here. Oof. Oh, look at that. Will that work? It's a bit big in it. This one, no, it's a bit small. That kind of works actually. That wasn't really what I was thinking, but that actually could do pretty well. There we go. And there's that one as well. That's much smaller than I thought it was going to be. Let's see what they want to have these here. There we go. And we need some sort of signage above that, don't we? Let them all know it isn't actually a restaurant. I don't want it to say marshmallows. I mean, it could be the Ghostbusters. This could be Ghostbusters restaurant, I guess. It's got Street Fox coffee signs there. Yeah, go on. Let's make it the Ghostbusters restaurant. This one, just so we can have those signs in there. Get rid of that, and we got a decent. We haven't got that many signs unlocked right now. That one will probably work quite nicely. Okay. Ghostbusters restaurant. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's find the font that looks good. Probably that one, although if there's one that stretches out a bit more, yeah, I think I'm going to go. Actually, that one with slightly better colours would probably work quite well, I think. Just the placement on them would be a little better. Although actually, that under there will probably look like it's meant to be like that, right? Yeah, there we go. Are you not connected to anything? Let's add you all together. There we go. And then we can move you over just a shuffle. Ghostbusters restaurant. There we go. I know it's called Restaurant Alajanti, so we'll rename that one Ghostbusters Restaurant. What did he call it? The guy said, Ray said, Gutbusters. People are pretty happy with that. Is it making us money? That's the main thing. Last month's profit, 0. Nice. Unless we've just gone into a month, have we? No, 19th of August. That's weird. Okay, and then we'll say this one over here that sells ribs can be Jonty's Ribs. Just I want my name in there somewhere because I'm, that way inclined. Let's have a look. We now have the right people, so we just need to up our park value a little bit. I reckon a new ride is probably an easy way of doing that because we've got an awful lot of people in the park, and queues, not so much for that one, but queues over here for some of the bigger ones are pretty intense. So I think a new flat over here would probably help. So let's have a look. Oh, actually, have we got any track rides? Just the train. I was researching some stuff. Fairy Tale theme is done. Nice. Good. So we'll take that and maybe do a fairy tale-y ride. What have we got? Whirligig, Aeronauts, pretty popular. Psychola we've got. I suppose if we could put an Aeronauts around here somewhere, kind of connects it up to a similar setup. There we go. We'll put that there, okay? And then we can move. Let's just get onto scenery. That tree I want. There we go. Move you. Said bush. You. Sometimes you have to do that. Select both and then deselect one. I've had a few people. I'm guessing newer people to Planco based on after getting the Ghostbusters pack. You are incredibly welcome here. If you're looking for shortcuts and stuff, check out the channel. There are multiple tutorials going through all these buttons that I'm pressing. I know a lot of people have been asking about pathing. Pathing is something we have a love-hate relationship here on the channel. I don't mind it anywhere near as much as a lot of people do. A lot of people have real issues with the pathing. I don't find it to be as bad as a lot make out, but yeah, there is a pathing tutorial that will be showing you a lot of the issues, a lot of how to work around the issues, and a lot of the neat stuff you can do. Achieve a park rating of 1500. We are not far off that, so I will accept that one. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll take this around here. Let's join there. Like that, for instance, that's the Z key or the Z key, depending on where you're from. That's managing to make that nice angle there. And then we'll place the entrance around the back here. Place the exit over here to join up to there once we've got the path in, and then connect the entrance to the path. Okay, and then that can come all the way around here. What was that, everyone? He's talking about your park. He's about to see a boost in guests. Nice. That was the staff retention challenge complete and the park rating challenge complete. Nice. That was a bit of a jump up. That, I suppose, is having this ride go in, I guess. Let's done that. There we go. I'll kind of come that way so we can have a little bit of scenery here. And then finally the path needs to come out like oops. Kind of like a straight line there, pretty neat. Yeah, that's good. Okay, and then we can have a bit of balloonified theming there. Or maybe some fairy tale theming, actually. That would be pretty good, wouldn't it? So let's get the aeronauts open. That should hopefully start boosting up part value. We are literally $1,000 off, so let's hope that some scenery fixes that for us. Let's turn some fairy tale scenery on then and have a look at what we've got. Kind of forget fairy tale. I suppose it's like trees and witches and stuff. Yeah, here, look. See, a part of me wants to kind of use this random stuff because we would not very often use this kind of stuff in the sandbox parks that we build, because we aim for realism. Although, you know, you do get this kind of stuff, but a lot of the time it's a little big. Planco scale is a little large and a little highly developed, so we're not able to use it very often, this kind of stuff. Here we go. We'll do a little market here outside the aeronauts. Why not? That's a bit of a random bit of theming, but we've got it, so why not use it, eh? A couple of spare wheels. This store here sells bread and wheels, cheese wheels and real wheels. How's that? Maybe the witch, because then it's still a bit spooky, right? There's a cauldron. Where's the cauldron? It's probably under C for cauldron, right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's make it like a travelling witch place. Yeah, there we go. There's a caravan. Can we squeeze that in? Actually, I think I'd rather have that than these. It's all making sense now. Profit challenge complete. No, we're smashing it. We're absolutely smashing it. There we go. Let's get you in there. Oops. And then to sort of fill the cauldron out, I think a few more pots and pans will do well. We like these stuff. These are very useful, not just for fairy tale theme. They go really well with a lot of different sort of. We use them a lot for the adventure themes that we do in Azuri Gardens, and they're really good for pirate themes as well. And then finally we'll have a witchy woo down here, casting some spells over her cauldron. There we go. Shooting people as they walk past. Fantastic. Okay. Right, how far off are we now? That gave us about 284 in our park value. Okay, let's see what people are thinking of the place. See if there's anything we can improve regarding guest thoughts. Here we go. Average guest needs. They're hungry and they're thirsty. They're mysteriously kooky. Oh, I tell you what, I don't think we did actually. Is make drinks available in any of these. Let's have a look in the menu. Or do we not? Or is it just food we can do? Oh no, here we go. Look, drinks. Yeah, that could be a problem. Let's get all the shakes available. Gulpy Energy, Gulpy Zero Cal, Gulpy Slush, Pip Shot. Let's just have some orange juice, mineral water, and Street Fox Coffee, Americano, a cappuccino, a latte, and a decaf. There we go. That should maybe help people with drinks. This one should do the same. Is that right? I'm pretty sure they're linked up. Let's just double check. Yeah, Street Fox Coffee. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, so that should hopefully help with the problem of drinks being low there. Everything else they're pretty happy with. Guess thoughts. Queue for the queue. I'm surprised there's no gift shops in this park. That's an interesting one. Okay, we can definitely do some gift shops. Where would be a good spot for a gift shop? Maybe over here. I'll be honest with you, seeing as Chief Beef doesn't seem to be doing too well here, and it's right next to a hot dog squad, how about we select that building and edit it, and how about we swap out building, yeah, I want to edit it. Oh, the item's locked, okay. So we can't delete Chief Beef. I'll tell you what then, next to said Chief Beef, we'll fill in the gap here on the. Actually, is that locked? Oh, I was going to say the firehouse could be. In fact, we could still make the firehouse one, right? Let's make the firehouse a gift shop. We can totally do it. It just means that people will clip, but we can totally make this work. Let's push that in there. Okay, that will go a bit further so they don't hang out on the inside. Put that down. Just Memento is open. Nice. Okay, and then we'll just get some scenery signage. Sorry, no, it's in buildings, isn't it? Signage. Let's have a look. Signage. Shop signs. Mom. That should bring us the la 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 la. Just a momento. That's how it goes. And then we're completely cashing out. Is that a big one? We're completely cashing out and doing a massive just a memento right on top of the ghost. There we go. People are using it. Did you buy something then? Picked from your pocket into mine. Consider your pocket picked. How did we kick him out? I'm going to pick a pocket. Oh my goodness. Eject. Get out. Lost where you are now. Get out. Disgusting. No. I think you misunderstand. Oh, a security guard has to do it. Here we go. Here they come. I'm doing your job for you, mate. You. Hello. Achieve a monthly profit of 7,500. Okay, we can try. Look at this. How disgusting. Get out. Well, he doesn't even actually escort her out. Just trusts that she'll actually leave. Fantastic. Right, how far are we here then? Park value. Oh, do you know what? Let's just put another ride down. They're never going to not help, right? So, I suppose we could put another coaster. Let's see if there's somebody mentioned in the comments that you don't have to necessarily build coasters to do well at this. If you've got a few available, you can place down a blueprint. And that's a really fair point, actually. There's the Thunderer from Pinewood Hills. There's the Thunderer from Pinewood Hills. That was my version of it, I think. That was my original take on it. Here we go, the Lycanthrope. This is the Werewolf Coaster. Oh, we could totally squeeze this in somewhere, I'm sure. We could do it over here so that it crosses the train tracks. That seems pretty intense. How about that? How about we just use that one and it crosses the train tracks? Let's
it seems
see.
You've got a handle on chilling out the guests, which is good.
Nope.
Because I think this may just be calm before the storm.
Actually, I tell you what. Let's do it like this. If we level that down a bit.
I need you to start acting like a Ghostbuster. We never acknowledge defeat.
Hold on. Let's just pause the game a minute.
We can't afford to either.
We can't afford to. No, we can't, right? I'm going to look at that in a moment. But first of all, I just want to see. There's a break. That's the last thing that happens when you come into the station. That's pretty intense. Just seeing if everywhere else, apart from the bit by the train track, is okay. Because what we're going to do... Ooh, I mean, that's going to be snug there. Tell you what, let's see if we can move the whole thing over a little. No. There. Never have it in real life. It looks good, doesn't it? Okay, let's get some terrain then. And all we need to do is drop down a few little bits here. Okay, so you're there. Good stuff. Not the intensity up a little bit and the size up a little bit. Here's the main one. Here we need to get like a proper tunnel thing going here. Alright, I'm going to take the game's word for it. The game's let me put it there. But it's only really stations that clip, right? I've turned collision off for everything, so we'll see how close that actually comes to it. But if that works, that's pretty sweet. Okay, so let's also level out this train here. Plant foundation, all of this. I forget this costs money, but it doesn't seem like we can't afford it. There we go. Well, in fact, we'll just level all of that out there. Because we're going to have the entrance for this come off. Oh, it can come off here, actually. Come off from the train's tracks. That's fine. Okay. So, are we going to have entrance and exit on the same side? Or are we going to have the exit come up and over the path here? I think that might be more fun. More realistic as well, to have the entrance and exits on the other side. Enter left, there we go, exit right. Actually, no, let's do it that way around. No, let's do it that way around. There we go, because it's going to be too close to the train station otherwise. So, entrance, smack in the middle there. Exit over this side. And queuing wise, let's just, let's not have that tier. Oh. There we go. Let's just do a little bit of cattle pen in here. There we go. And then we can bring the length up a little bit. Come this way, and then down the edge of the path there. That'll be pretty good. And then there is the... And the exit can actually just come straight down here. Yeah, let's do that. Regular path. There we go. It's a bit of a long exit, but there we go. They come straight back out. That's fine. Okay, no more than 40 thief victims in the park for 2 consecutive months. That seems difficult. Sustain a monthly property of 1,500 for 2 months. That should be okay. And have 1,750 guests. We're smashing that with good happiness for a month. Yeah, so that's no problem. Looks like we're going to have to try and keep on top of pickpockets a little. Let's get lycanthrope testing. Let's do a ride camera. Somebody asked for a ride camera of the wooden coaster as well, which is a sound idea. We'll do that in a moment. Let's get up the hill on this one first. See how we get on. Oh. Okay, here we go. Whee! We've got to just checking the clearance of the train track here is the main thing. Very rarely use in-game blueprints, to be honest with you, but for a scenario, I think they're a perfectly acceptable way of building the coaster. Let's have a look. Oh my god, I'm dead. Absolutely. Head took off. I mean, it's ridiculous. My head is rolling around on the floor. Let's see. There's another moment. I think it's pretty close there. That's part of the blueprint. It's there's another bit where it went underneath the coaster, I think. Oh no, there's a bit where the train track goes underneath the coaster. Okay, look at that. That's a weird end to that ride, just to come in one of those and then break. But otherwise, it's pretty good. Okay, so it's gonna wind me up too much. So let's. Oh, the station. Oh, it's locked. Okay, there is very little we can do other than edit. We can edit the rides, right? No, not ride camera. Sorry. Edit the track. Okay, we don't want to start over there. But all we want to do is come here, right, and do that. Make sure that's really low, and then from there to from there to. Oh, I see. That's one. That's an in-game piece. So there, just smooth everything out there a little bit, and then this side, smooth everything else there. Okay, that's just done the exact opposite of what I was doing in the first place. There we go. Bring that right down there. I think that'll be fine. Much better clearance there now. So we'll once again. Make sure that terrain's good there. And then the only other bit was, yeah, here, I think that's a little snug. So what we could do is edit the ride. I can't imagine this is going to change the ride too much, to be honest. Let's just bring that up there and oh, it's going right around to there. Look, must be a set piece. Oh, in that case, we'll have to just leave that one. All right, never mind. Let's. It's testing again because we made some changes. So let's speed through that. See how it gets on. I really can't imagine that one little dip changing the momentum of the coaster at all. Well, enough to warrant the ride not working, but it seems okay. Yeah, 6, 4, and 1. They're pretty good ratings there. I'm happy with those. We'll get that open and watch them all flood in. Oh, let's have a look at this. Okay, it clears, right? It isn't very realistic, but it clears. And amazingly doesn't seem to hit any of those pieces there as well. Yeah, it would never be cleared in real life, but it's pretty good. Let's see. Most people should head over to here. I'm quite surprised not many more didn't, actually. Why? What's going on here? Since when were people allowed to not walk on the path? There, yeah, you heard. That was weird. Well, you should start getting some mileage over this area of the park now, I think. Achieve a scenery rating of 240. Okay, what is our current scenery rating? 220. Awesome, we'll be able to do that in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give us a like. It really does help out the channel. And if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe. Any thoughts, queries, suggestions, you can pop them down in the comments. If you fancy a chat, you can find me on Twitter. I'm at JontySparrow. If you'd like to join in with the Geekism community, you can do so over on our Geekism Discord server. You'll find the link for that in the description. Thank you to all of our patrons. They make these videos possible through their generous support at patreon.com/geekism. And don't forget to check out our affiliate links. Get yourself some cheap games and other goodies while supporting the channel at the same time. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.